Hey y'all, what's up? I'm feeling very productive today. I've accomplished a lot. Went to the grocery store, made dinner, took Zach to get a haircut. Very productive day. Hey Anya, are you back in Virginia yet? Hello. Say hello when you hop on. So this is gonna be completely unscripted. This is kind of how I am. Sometimes I'm like, Jen, you should sit down and take notes because sometimes you have scroll moments and then you get off track and then the whole life is like, whoop, way off topic. But I just like to talk to you guys straight from the heart, right? So, hi Kara, what's up? But I kind of want to talk to you guys about something that has been kind of weighing on my heart a little bit, and I don't know, the past 2 weeks almost, I have felt this sense of just, relief and weight lifted off my shoulders because, anything good you want to drop down below that we should listen to? Go ahead and drop us some Kara nuggets down there. But it's basically, I got to a point where I hadn't been sleeping much and I was staying up, but I wasn't totally being productive in my life. Things were just keeping me up at night. There was so much stress in my life, so much going on, and it just got to a point that I was just like, all right, enough is enough. Learning to forgive and how, I like that. I got to a point in my life that I was just like, all right, Jen, this is crazy. You're not getting sleep. You're being a crazy person. And why do you continue to stay in situations that aren't making you happy, right? And I think sometimes we get so scared of change that we just stay stuck. We just stay in a situation where we're like, it's just much easier for me not to create any waves and just stay here. Hey, Laura. It's just easier just to stay where I'm at. Whether it's in a job or your side hustle or your relationships or whatever it is that is making you not you. It's literally eating you up inside. Stop staying stuck, okay? Stop it, because it will literally eat you up and make you crazy. I have been able to sleep a little bit easier now. I've just been really excited, but on the flip side of that, because of this new opportunity, I have been staying up all hours of the night, putting things together. And I was listening to the co-founder talk last night about the owner suite, which is the back office software and stuff, and how she wants to do things differently with this company, which is why it's called Pomifera, a fresh brand. It's a fresh start, a whole new way to look at things and do business. And that's basically how many of you have already been in direct sales and they put you into all these different groups, all these different chats, and then everybody else has all these things that you're supposed to do. So somebody gives you your way up line says, okay, this is the challenge we're going to do. But then that person's leaders are going to do something different. And then their team's going to do something different. And then you just get to a place where you're like, I can't keep everything straight anymore because I'm getting tasked to do so many things. And that's kind of where I was a couple months ago. I was just so burnt out and overwhelmed. And I literally said to myself, this should be fun. I miss the fun times. This should be fun. It shouldn't be stressful. I shouldn't be this stressed out. And when I literally said that out loud to myself, I was like, whew, that's a big realization that I had to face was if it's not fun, why am I doing it, right? Like, find something else that's gonna bring back your spark, that's gonna make you smile again, it's gonna make you wanna go live, it's gonna make you wanna be around people, it's gonna make you wanna talk and get excited and run out of complete breath because you're talking so dang fast that people are probably like, whoa, Jen, pause, okay? That's the kind of excitement and passion that you guys should be feeling every single day. And I wasn't feeling that. And it's pretty obvious, like, at least to the people that know me, and a lot of you guys that are watching, you know me well. And when I'm not on Facebook or if I'm not on live videos, something is off, because I love people. I love talking to people. I love being around people. I love doing things with people. Like, I just love people, okay? And so when I get to a place where I'm just like, it's no people, I don't want to talk, then I'm like, okay, Jen, what's wrong with you? So part of this, hi Jessica, part of what I love about this new company is that stress that I was feeling of being in all these different groups, all these different chats, and because I work full-time, right? So I work in HR, I can't be on my phone in chats or in groups or having my phone blowing up, so half the time I had to mute the chats, right? And so then you feel like, oh, I'm not contributing to the team, or I'm not doing my part, and it just got to a point that I had so much anxiety by the time I got off work, and I work 9+ hour days, and I would scroll through the chat and I would literally get overwhelmed and think, like literally that was my face. Like, I can't go back through the whole chat from an entire day of 10 hours of people talking back and forth and catch up and respond to all of this. It's just, I can't, because one, is not income producing activity. And then if you're doing network marketing and you work full time, your time is limited, because I have 2 little kids, right? And yes, it's overwhelming. I have 2 little kids who rely on me, and my husband works nights. And so I can't be sitting here scrolling through chats, scrolling through groups, looking at everybody's things and what they're laughing at, or TikTok videos that went viral or whatever. I just didn't have time for it. And so part of me was feeling guilty, because I felt like, oh, Jen, you're not as plugged in as you should be, right? And it just got to a point that I was like, enough is enough. I'm done with this. And so when Lindsay started talking about this owner suite, she said, it was like, oh, it was like everything that I was feeling inside about all the chats and all the groups and all the things. She literally took that stress out, because she said, we're taking all the team stuff, all the groups, all the having to come up with the team names, all of the chats that you have to be in, and we're going to take all of that away. This is going to be a brand new thing that we're going to introduce with this technology in the back room, where you can send messages and you can pick and choose whether it's like your front line gets a message, or your entire team gets it, or certain people get it. And you can send them specific training. Say you have new people and there's a training that you think that they should see, which all of that is going to be housed in that owner suite. You can just pop that from your back office over to their back office. So everything, every piece of information that they need to look for is going to be in one central place. I can't tell you how happy that makes me. And as you can see, Jessica is just as happy as I am about this, because when you start growing a team and when you get overwhelmed, it's just, you get like so much anxiety in you that this is gonna take all of that out. So a lot of us, we have to retrain our brains to do things a little bit differently, but I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited that my team only has to be in one place, that they're gonna be able to get training from the entire, like all the business partners on our team that think that they should, you know, try this training or whatever. They can get that specifically sent to them in their owner suite. It doesn't have to be, should I check this group or the corporate group or my uplines group or my downlines group or this chat or that chat? No, no more stress, no more anxiety, a fresh new start with cool technology, and I am over the moon about it. So for me in 2020, I want to be more present with my family. I want to be more present with my kids, because I was literally listening to my friend Rachel. Well, I was listening to her live in the car, and sometimes I have to listen to the lives instead of watching them when I'm driving, because that's like the only time I get quiet time at home is if I'm in the car because the kids fall asleep. And my husband, he was in the car today, and I'm like listening to it, and she had said something like, we need to be more present and stop being on our phone as much. And my husband looks at me and goes, mm-hmm. And then she said something about like, we need to not be up all night doing things. And he looked at me, he was like, mm-hmm. And so I kind of felt really guilty in that moment. I was like, all right, 2020 is going to be a year where I have to do things differently. And I think with this new opportunity and this new software and all of that, it's going to make things really simple, honest, humble. And that's what I'm most excited about, is the simplicity of it all. The major thing that you have to do with your team is to celebrate their wins. And who doesn't love to celebrate somebody's wins? So take it from me, take a deep breath. If there are things in your life that are stressing you out, cut them out. Do something different. Don't stay stuck. Set boundaries, set time out for your family, and you'll be good to go. All right, I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.